Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. So you would have just seen a whole bunch of vlog footage from when I was in the UK, and now I'm going to memory keep what happened during the week. So this is the week of the 27th of December to the 3rd of 27th of November to the 3rd of December, and I've just got this on extra fast time while doing the bass, and then we'll switch to less fast for the actual plans. But this week I'm using the Peppermint Frappuccino kit from White Deer Stationery, and I actually bought this last year. I think she re-released it this year, but it was a bit different. But this is what I bought last year, and I got it near the end of December, so I didn't get to use it. So I've been saving it all year long, but I'm okay with that. I finally got to use it. This is actually in my normal planner. I left it all blank until I could fill it out properly because I didn't want to take it to the UK this time. So I'm just scattering the boxes, and I decided I didn't have a third glitter header I really liked to go with this. So I just used the Today labels from the kit up the top, and then I used Scribble Prints Co. glitter headers for the rest of the spread. And I have to apologize for this voiceover, but it's currently 4:30 a.m. because I'm still weirdly jet lagged from this trip. So in the memory keeping thing, the sidebar is pretty much useless, so I'm just making a pretty sidebar and then that's about it. I'm not really going to fill it out other than my habit tracker, which is the only thing I really kept tracked otherwise. I mean, I did, if you saw my TM plan with me, the last one, I did do a functional layout, but we ended up being just kind of busy that to the point where I never filled it out except for the plans so I could do this plan with me. So I used the little peppermint teardrop from the kit and the icon to say final check of the house before I used a fox and cactus travel girl to say that I'm prepping to leave. Lachlan was already in the UK at this time, so I was just alone in the house and made sure everything was fine before I flew. And then I used another travel girl from Fox and Cactus for flying because I didn't have any flight trackers that go with this kit. And then I did a sick one because I got food poisoning on the flight from the first meal. So that was fun. I threw up on the plane. Luckily, I knew it was going to happen, so I went to the bathroom right away. But it was still horrible, and I used a Iris Daydream label because there weren't a lot of quarter labels or anything in this kit. Then I used the Christmas Kissing Cats from Fox and Cactus because I arrived in the UK and Lachlan picked me up from the airport, and I went through T3 and it's just like in Love Actually. So I was just like, oh, love is all around. Anyway, and he was there, and then we took a drive through the country and I went to sleep early, so I used a Fox and Cactus Exhaust Girl or Faceplant. Then I used a Happy Day sticker for breakfast, and we had breakfast at Bill's. Lachlan's cousin works there, so we just ate there a lot, because he worked there. And then I used a shopping munchkin from the Christmas sheet to say we did some shopping in town. I won't say specifically where it is, but you could probably guess anyway. And then I used another Happy Day sticker, the sort of steak one, to say we had lunch at this place called Bears. I really like these like meal ones for memory keeping. And then I used we went to Guitar Village, so Lachlan could play with guitars, as you do. And I just cut off one of the munchkin, there's the bucket list for Christmas. And then just so I could use the actual munchkin, I cut the words off, and then I used a Sleeping Chloe from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that I went to sleep super early, like 6 p.m. And then I used a brunch munchkin because we had breakfast at another place, so we're trying all the different breakfast places in town. And then I used an old Squirrel Prince Go $2 Tuesday, which I think was drawn by J. Crew Plans, that we drove, and I spelled this really badly, and I know I misspelt it, but we drove up to Dowie Abbey, which is where I spent a lot of time in my last UK trip, and I just wanted to show Lachlan where I was, and the archive in Abbey. And then I used a board games munchkin from one of the freebies and a red cup from Fox and Cactus because we were at Starbucks, and then played board games with the family. We played, what is it, Cranium, which is horrible because I hate doing like the performative stuff. And then we played QI. The next day I used a whimsical cat studio car road trip because we drove to Westfield Stratford, which is our favourite shopping place in the UK. And then I did a food munchkin, and because we got breakfast at Giraffe, and then a shopping clobby from the SPC because I went to Primark and got my shop on. And then I used a movie marquee from SPC because we saw The Death of Stalin, and that film is so good. It's so funny, yet serious and interesting. I loved it. And Jason Isaacs killed me. I love Jason Isaacs. And then I used a taco from Happy Day because we got lunch at Oaxaca. Lachlan and I have a big inside joke about Oaxaca, but so we had to eat there. Then I used a food baby munchkin because we got gelati at the end, and then I don't know what I used at the bottom there, sorry, but then we drove back home. And I'm sorry if there's any noise in the background, but my cat decided she wanted to play. She plays fetch on the bed, so we're currently playing fetch. Then I used another Happy Day sticker, the pancakes this time, because we had breakfast at a place called Gales, which is a bakery. And then we used another road trip from Whimsical Cat Studio because we drove back to London, but a different part, with Lachlan's brother. And we got coffee, so I put in a Fox and Cactus red cup. And then I put some munchkins down because we met up with Lachlan's other cousin who lives in London, and she lives there with her wife, Kat, and Sarah and Kat, and then we spent the afternoon drinking, basically, which you would have seen. We went to a gin bar, and then there was some really cool industrial-looking places. Then we're going to get a Airbnb in London because, but it was disgusting, so I had to use the angry cat from Fox and Cactus. Don't ask me how I know this, but I'm pretty sure the way it looked, it's where they film amateur porn. Like, it was that kind of place, and it was really gross. So we ended up just leaving and finding a travel lodge and then we took a train into Spitalfields, so Liverpool Street Station, and I got the happy, like, autumn red cup girl from Fox and Cactus because love Spitalfields. We were in the UK for a funeral of Lachlan's sort of kind of uncle, family friend, and he lived in Spitalfields when we stayed with him in London, so we went to Brick Lane Market because he was like, go there, it's awesome. And I used a Fox and Pip photography girl for that. Then I used the Glam Planner donut girl because we got Crosstown Donuts and went to the Rib Man, and Matthew, Lachlan's uncle, told us to go to Rib Man originally. And then I didn't see what else I did. I decided to make some flags. Sorry, I'll catch up in a second. I was too busy talking about the gross Airbnb. But it was really nice just being able to, walk around where he used to live and just do the things that we did when we were staying with him, and it was just really nice. And we really love that part of London. So we drove home and then used more board games. We played Risk and card games, and then I used a zombie cat in a grave because we went to sleep really late. But we had some epic family time that night because it was the night before the funeral. So, but it was really nice to go around Brick Lane, and we saw his old house and everything, so that was really cool. So now I'm just putting the deco on. Was not going to see what I did at the end of Wednesday. And now it's all covered up. Oh, Jessica. No, the end of... Oh, I just used an asterisk at the end of Friday. So that is the whole spread. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around. I'm about to do the giveaway information for this video. PLANMAS is happening and every video has a giveaway. So stick around for the information. It's just a repeat of yesterday's video stuff, but you never know. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye. Welcome to the end of the video where you can see the giveaway information. This will be at the end of every PLANMAS video. Here I have 12 packages with 2 kits. Some are full, some are mini, but you get 2 whole kits from varied shops. I don't think any of these have a double shop in them, so you get 2 unique kits. To enter, all you need is to like this video and comment below, including your Instagram name. It must include your Instagram name. That is how I will contact you to mail off the kit that you've won. If you don't have your Instagram name in there, I cannot contact you. Just FYI. So just comment below with the Instagram name and like this video, and you will be in the running to win one of these packages. You may win double. You can enter every single video if you want. You don't know, maybe you have really good luck. But yeah, so I will be choosing the winners at the end around New Year's Eve, and I will contact you then and ship them out in the new year. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment below, and good luck!